Skibo and Superfan Dan. That is Team Northern BC.
And for Greater Vancouver Roller Derby Association B, we have 02 Slam Beasley, 1-1 Fanny in the Pack, 1-1-1 Kilbo Baggins, 1-3 T Rexorcist, 1-3-1-3 Twig, 1-5-1 Nikki Fury, 2-8 Phil McCracken, 3-1-3 Dread the Red, 5-1 Malice, 5-7 Big D Barb, 6-0-4 Trish Trash, 6-6 That Dumb Bee, 9 Roller Square, 9-1 Green Envy, 9-5 Need for Speed, and supporting on the bench, Ford and Dump Truck.
Just an important note, Salt Chuck Pies is here now. So if you were looking for pies, they're right over there in the corner.
Don't be shy.
Don't
Say
be shy.
hello to pie.
Exactly. And here we go, whipped cream. The Twig is your lead jammer for Greater Vancouver.
Misfortunate through the pack on their initial pass.
Twig hits, calls it off. And we are scoreless at 0.
White Jam ref doing some check-in with the outside pack ref, gives 1 point at the end of that to Greater Vancouver. (9-5) Nanticorn jamming in black for Northern BC. White is number 1-1, Fanny in the Pack. Nanticorn with an outside open line. Lead goes to Greater Vancouver. That's not right, that's Team Northern BC.
One side, the other side.
Fanny with 1 to beat at the apex. Initial competed for Greater Vancouver. Nanticorn through on a scoring pass. 4 up for Team Northern BC.
1 point coming in the previous jam for Greater Vancouver, so we sit 4-1. And we load up for jam number 3, Easy Break Oven. Set to jam for Northern BC against 02 Slam Beasley.
That's easy breakthrough with a second lead for Northern BC.
Yes, Slam Beasley forced out of bounds, but a penalty coming against Dean Machine. So Dean Machine to the zone penalty box. And Slam Beasley clears the pack. Easy break oven calls off the jam after picking up 4.
The Eves of Destruction wish to thank all of the outstanding sponsors that fund the gameplay you enjoy. As we tell you more about them throughout the weekend, consider if you too would like to help us keep rolling through 2024. Contact us at eodsponsorship@gmail.com.
4-on-3 advantage in the pack for Greater Vancouver. Left hook Lola jamming for Northern BC. Big D Barb with the star for Vancouver. And Big D Barb out first, lead jammer, GVRDA.
Left hook Lola with the helmet cover in hand, working on that initial pass as Big D Barb comes around turn 2.
Left hook Lola trying to sneak around the outside. Tyrannosaurus Rex trying to open the door, but Big D Barb says, I will take points and return to the bench.
The Zone at 91.3, proud sponsors of the Eves of Destruction. The Zone is a radio station made for you by real people right here in Victoria.
Back to the top of the jammer roster with Miss Fortunate jamming against Twig. And this time Miss Fortunate out first. Oh, not out first, as a cut track called. Not lead jammer. Miss Fortunate to the zone's penalty box. Twig also not going to be lead jammer as the helmet cover is off.
With no lead, this jam goes a full 2 minutes. Twig recycled to the middle of the pack, gets through at the apex. 2 more blockers, 1 from each team, headed to the zone penalty box.
That was Trish Trash for Greater Vancouver and Pismashio for Northern BC. Twig tied up by Panda, able to get through with 4 points. Meanwhile, Miss Fortunate out of the zone penalty box and through, completes the initial pass.
We're still low on blockers. Vancouver appreciating an advantage of how many blockers they've got on the track.
Dread the Red picking up the multiplayer block penalty, heads to the zone penalty box. Twig is out with 4 points, as is Miss Fortunate.
4 on the board for Northern BC as well. Pack starts to move fast around the far apex. 4 for Northern BC.
Miss Fortunate trying to cut around the outside. Time runs out on the jam.
We have a change in score this time. Northern BC in black is at 15 points. Greater Vancouver in white, 18 points.
Skaters, if you need some help troubleshooting a skate issue, the Influence Board Shop booth is in the rink and ready to help. The ramp is open at Influence Board Shop with 3 locations in Victoria. Roll on in for all your skate needs.
Nandy Corn jamming in black for Northern BC. That's number 9-5 against Fanny in the pack, number 1-1. Nandy Corn through with lead for Northern BC. Fanny with 1 to beat gets hit to the outside. General discomfort with an attempted drawback. Nandicorn comes into the back of the pack. Offense done by Diabao. That gets them a direction penalty. Off to the zone penalty box they go, while 4 points go up on the board for Northern BC.
Amy Grindhouse also picking up a penalty.
Fanny in the pack through at the front with 4 points.
Andicorn also threw for 4.
Trading back and forth. That's another 4 for Greater Vancouver.
And Andicorn accelerates, grabs 4. Checks over, calls off the jam.
A 12-8 jam in favor of Northern BC there.
And a 1-point game, 27-26.
That is a team timeout for Northern BC. Our amazing crew of dedicated officials is one of the Eves of Destruction's biggest assets. From non-skating officials to on-skates officials, they make it possible for us all to enjoy this sport we love so much. Speak to any official or EOD member to find out how you too could be part of this awesome crew, just like Dispenser. Just picking random officials to mention there now.
Speaking of officials, standing in the zebra huddle in the middle is Mass, who has done 806 games.
806 games refereed.
That is a lot of games. Back to it, easy break oven, jamming against Slam Beasley. And easy break, easily up the inside. Lead jammer, Greater Vancouver, or Team Northern BC. I'm getting confused, clearly.
They all change shirts so often throughout the course of a weekend.
So many shirts.
Easy break will take those 4 points and put them on the board for Northern BC.
Slam Beasley trying to work through. Trish Trash trying to assist, but Northern BC just staying in the way. An easy break oven out with 4 more.
Phil McCracken with an attempted hit to the inside. Easy break jumps right over that. Ends up on the floor and recycled back behind those Greater Vancouver blockers. Trish Trash recycles back into that brace. At the front of the pack, we have Slam Beasley with 2 to beat, braced by number 3-3 and 6-5. Slam Beasley through for an initial pass. Easy break ends the scoring. 4 more points for Northern BC.
12-0 run, Northern BC now 39-26. T-Rexorcist and left hook Lola wearing the stars. Left hook Lola for Team Northern BC, pushing at the front. T-Rexorcist shoving everyone to the front of the pack. And foot race on as we roll into turn 3 with still no lead jammer assist, and T-Rexorcist comes out first.
Left hook Lola getting some assistance, clears some space on that inside line. Initial completed by Northern BC.
T-Rexorcist burst of speed to get past the final blocker. 4 points up, Greater Vancouver.
Salt Chuck Pies, don't be shy, say hello to Pie. Grab one on your way home along Bay Street or at their booth right here, right now.
Misfortunate jamming against Twig. And Misfortunate out first, lead jammer. And Twig with a cut track call. So first power jam of the game for Team Northern BC. Misfortunate going airborne, lands it, collects the 4 points. And the low block penalty assessed on Roller Square.
Roller Square was ready for that one, gave it a laugh on their way to the box. Misfortunate hit to the outside, stays in bounds. That's a completed pass for 4 points.
Twig now out of the penalty box. And back into play as Misfortunate. 8 points on the board. And back engaged with the Greater Vancouver defense.
Willow whips back on the track from Northern BC as 4 points get shown in the air.
Star pass complete. But off to the penalty box goes Roller Square.
Meanwhile, Misfortunate through with another scoring pass for Northern BC.
Northern BC sweeping to the inside, and Misfortunate met by the shoulder of Kilbo Baggins. And Kilbo will report to the zone penalty box. As time runs out on the jam, just as Roller Square was released.
Our current score there at the end of Jam 9 is Greater Vancouver 30, Northern BC 59.
Fanny in the pack with the star for Greater Vancouver. Nandicorn jamming for Northern BC and lead jammer as well. Fanny in the pack, quick handoff.
That's
Passing.
Green Envy now the active jammer for Greater Vancouver.
2 straight jams with Greater Vancouver star pass. Vancouver at a 4-2 disadvantage in the pack. And the jam is called with 4 points up. Takes us to 63-30, 15 and a half to go in the first period.
The straight and narrow Pacific Coast cocktails. At the end of every adventure, the greatest reward is a refreshing beverage with friends, both old and new. Try one in our beverage garden after 3 p.m.
Easy break oven, jamming against Slam Beasley. Easy break, pushing at the front, outside, inside, back to the out. Somehow managing to hold on and stay in bounds.
Easy Break put out a video last week on how to do exactly that and keep their toes in bounds while fighting that.
That was a
It didn't help me block them any.
That was a clinic in toe stops.
Easy Break calls that off before Slam Beasley makes it back to the pack, puts 2 points on the board for Northern BC. I have many bruises in the shape of this jammer. It's left hook Lola, number 7-8 for Northern BC. Big D Barb at the back of the pack right now, number 5-7. But that is left hook Lola through with lead.
Oh, Big D Barb picking up a penalty. for forearm. So power jam, left hook Lola, and Team Northern BC.
Lola's method of jamming makes you feel as a blocker as if you were blocking a fellow blocker. There's constant movement and every bit of them is hitting every bit of you. That's 4 points for Northern BC.
Northern BC waiting for the sweep. Executed perfectly. 4 more points up for left hook Lola. Big D Barb out of the penalty box. Left hook Lola calls off the jam. No points on that pass. I'd like to thank Art C Eyewear. Eyewear for all ages, anything but ordinary.
I'm wearing artsy glasses right now.
They are very artsy.
They are artsy, aren't they?
It's very nice.
Oh, my daughter dropped hers. They were like $1,500 glasses. That's 1-3-1-3 Twig through a lead for Greater Vancouver.
Misfortunate number 9 jamming for Northern BC, but trapped at the front of the pack. Misfortunate finally clears.
Trish Trash with some defense at the back trying to help out their blocker.
Twig calls off the jam, did grab all 4 points. And held Northern BC scoreless, so we are 39-point game. Northern BC 73, Greater Vancouver 34.
That's Fanny in the pack, number 1-1 for Greater Vancouver. Nandicorn, number 9-5 for Northern BC.
Forearm penalty sending Amy Grindhouse to the zone penalty box. Only 3 defenders on the track for Team Northern BC.
Pack rounding turn 2. Fanny with 3 at the front. All 4 Vancouver blockers working against Nandicorn. Blockers get spread out, but Phil McCracken takes up the space. Missed by the pivot, and that's enough room for Nandicorn to get lead.
Nandicorn back in on the scoring run. Calls off the jam. Collected 2 points.
Bring home a roller derby souvenir. You'll find vendor tables set up throughout the arena today, and they'll change throughout the day, so be sure to check back in later. Your purchases today fund the roller derby travel of tomorrow.
Easy break oven, jamming for Northern BC. T-Rex assist jamming for Greater Vancouver. Both teams full strength.
Pack is moving quickly along the apex. Easy break with a line on the inside. Lead for Northern BC. T-Rex assist not far behind. Team is in a race. All skaters hurrying to be at the front. Northern BC dominating that front position.
They're just trying to give the outside pack refs more of a workout. Ooh.
Easy break calls that off while roller skate is giving them a hit to the outside. 3 points for Northern BC. I got a breeze on me during that jam.
Like, it's cool enough in here. We didn't need that.
Official review being called by waiting to see the hand signal. Northern BC. For any of our tired skaters, Parkway Physiotherapy is upstairs and waiting to fix your body, reduce your pain, improve your mobility, get back to what you love. Thank you to volunteer Bobby Flair checking out our track.
The unsung heroes of the roller derby tournament. Team Track Repair.
Oh, it looks like Hot Flash checking the inside track. Spinnaker's Brew Pub, making it local since 1984. Find them on Catherine Street in Esquimalt and in our beverage garden after 3 p.m.
Left hook Lola jamming against Big D Barb. Left hook Lola pushing to the front, 2 to beat, and is out first, lead jammer. Big D Barb held up in the pack. Back block called on Amy Grindhouse. That's 4 points up for left hook Lola. Lola bumped to the outside, recycled slightly by Malice. And
successful star pass to number 9-1 Green Envy for Greater Vancouver. That's an initial pass completed for Vancouver. A leveling hit from Malice, and left hook Lola calls that off from the ground.
Left hook Lola grabbing 3 points on the second pass. What was the story on the official review?
That official review was Northern BC was requesting a forearms penalty against the Greater Vancouver jammer. No call was made on the track. Our officials reviewed that no call, and it stands. The official review is not retained.
All right. 7 minutes to go in the first period. Miss Fortunate jam against Twig, and Miss Fortunate rips up the outside to grab lead jammer.
Twig with a cut track penalty will report to the zone up 91-3 penalty box. Scoring pass for Miss Fortunate. General discomfort, holding position. Panda in with some offense. Through for 4.
Miss Fortunate caught up at the front. Pushing. Yes is through. With 4 more as Twig released from the zone penalty box. Multiplayer block called. That will send DeBow to the penalty box. And direction of play called on Dean Machine.
That leaves space for initial pass to be completed by Twig for Greater Vancouver. This has turned into a power jam for Twig. That was not a power jam. That was just standing outside.
It was the sneaky, I'm going to stand out of bounds and watch the pack and then call off the jam. And now an official review called by Greater Vancouver.
The Rotten Apples are the Eves of Destruction's youngest skaters. Ranging in age from 10 to 17, these kids compete locally and abroad at a range of levels. We work with every level of youth skater to fulfill their roller derby dreams. Get more info from any Eves of Destruction member or contact us through eavesofdestructionrollerderby.com. You can support them by buying a tasty treat throughout the weekend and keep our freshest skaters rolling. Popeye's Supplements, your #1 choice for quality supplements. They are confident their staff can help you achieve your health and fitness goals.
All right, Greater Vancouver was requesting a forearm penalty be assessed to the Northern BC jammer on the prior jam. The no call will stand, and Greater Vancouver will not retain their official review. They will, however, retain lead jammer for number 02, Slam Beasley.
Nandy Korn, currently your jammer for Northern BC.
Andy Korn dodging towards the front. Slam Beasley bumped out of bounds. Now back in play behind the pack.
Nandy Korn recycled on the outside of turn 4.
And Nandy Korn ducks past that Dumby to complete the initial pass. Slam Beasley finally out. Gets past Amy Grindhouse, calls off the jam.
Cloverdale Paint, suppliers of Eves of Destruction track tape and all your interior and exterior paint needs. We've seen both of these jammers out several times. It's Easy Break versus Fanny in the pack. They've never been against each other in the past. Fanny with 1 to beat at the front gets past Willow Whips. Lead goes to Greater Vancouver. Easy Break with some space on the inside between Trash makes an initial pass.
Fanning the pack bump to the interior, calls off the jam. 3 points up. Greater Vancouver. Takes them to 41. Northern BC held at 97.
That's left hook Lola in black for Team Northern BC. Twig in white for Greater Vancouver.
Ooh, Twig, lead jammer, but forced out of bounds by Amy Grindhouse. And bumped out again as Northern BC back to full strength. Twig calls off the jam.
That's our first 0-point jam of the game with only 2 minutes left of play in this half.
Wow. T-Rexorcist jamming against Misfortunate.
Trish Trash pushing General Discomfort to the outside. T-Rexorcist with 3 at the front. The step over the apex gives lead to Greater Vancouver.
That's their 4th straight lead jammer. And a star pass, first of the game for BC, handing it off to Panda. T-Rexorcist will call off the jam with a minute to go in the period. T-Rexorcist grabbing 4 points on that last run, so that takes Greater Vancouver to 45. Northern BC 97, a 52-point game.
Nandicorn and Slambeezy facing off against each other as we move into jam 22 of this first half. Nandicorn through with lead for Northern BC. Slambeasley on the ground for a moment. Back and moving. Stop block penalty goes to Northern BC skater 911. Nandicorn back in the pack. We have a star pass for Greater Vancouver. 4 points have gone up for Nandicorn, and our active jammer is now Green Envy for Vancouver.
Each team losing a blocker to the zone penalty box, and Green Envy shouldered to the outside as Greater Vancouver with a 1 skater advantage in the pack, 3-2, but Nandicorn clears with 4 points.
That's Green Envy through with 4 points for Greater Vancouver.
Nandicorn hops the outside, calls off the jam.
And that is the end of our first half. Current score, Greater Vancouver 49, Team Northern BC 109. You have 15 minutes to fuel yourself, visit the vendors, and we'll be back here shortly. This is your 2-minute warning, friends and fans. Grab your snacks, find your seats, get ready for another 30 minutes of smashing good fun. And we're off. We have Nandicorn in black and Fanny in the pack in white. Number 02, Slam Beasley comes into the pack with some help for Fanny. Nandicorn through with lead though for Northern BC.
Nandicorn bumped, or Fanny in the pack rather, bumped out of bounds, but short recycle as the blocker run back captured.
Fanny in the pack takes her own self out at the far apex. Still on the track.
The old invisible blocker.
4 points that jam for Northern BC. You could leave the arena richer than when you arrived. Our
Yes.
busy volunteers are selling 50-50 tickets throughout the arena. The more tickets you buy, the bigger the prize.
That drawing, I'm assuming, a halftime of the final game today?
That will be.
Woohoo!
Yoo-hoo, indeed.
Twig,
Misfort-
jamming against Misfortunate.
Misfortunate, your lead for Northern BC.
Twig with two fakey handoffs, sprints up the outside to complete the initial pass. Misfortunate grabs the points, calls off the jam.
Bunny's Nook Kitchen on the corner of Esquimalt and Head Streets. Healthy and delicious food. Art for the heart. That's Big D Barb in white for Greater Vancouver. Easy Break Oven in black for Team Northern BC. Big D Barb at the front of the pack with some offensive help from number 28. Phil McCracken turns around, gives a little hit to Easy Break. Easy Break with a spin on the outside gets lead for Northern BC.
Big D Barb, one to beat at the front. Pushing and pushing. Solid defense from General Carnage. Finally has to let Big D Barb go, and a power jam now is a forearm penalty. Called an easy break oven. Tripod at the front has to split apart. Pismaccio, last line of defense. Is called out of play, has to let Big D Barb go. And that is 4 points up for Greater Vancouver.
Northern BC setting up at the far apex. Sweep from the inside by Trish Trash. A hit by Kilbo Baggins. Trying to give some offensive help there to Big D Barb. Barb with 2 to beat at the front. Easy break back in from the penalty box. Finds an open line beside Big D Barb. Phil McCracken comes in for a hit. Trish Trash with a hit out to the inside, Pismaccio trying to help out, easy break. And it's through the pack for Big D Barb, 4 points, Greater Vancouver.
Great waterfall work on Greater Vancouver.
Easy break gets sandwiched between Big D Barb and Phil McCracken. That jam ends. It looks like 3 points in the air for Black and none for 0 at the end of the jam. That was a 4 to 8, sorry, that was 4 in the air, I guess. 4 to 8 for Vancouver in that jam. Our current score is Greater Vancouver 57, Northern BC 121.
Next jam starting. Left hook Lola. Big D Barb in the penalty box. Didn't catch the call. Gonna guess contact. Something involving that collision at the back, the far end.
I'm fairly certain because that's when the jam ended. We're seeing a lead signal going to left hook Lola. That's 4 in a row for Northern BC.
Big D Barb released from the penalty box. Panda sliding forward to try and provide some offense, but now back into the defensive formation as Big D Barb sneaks through on the inside edge. Completes the initial pass, left hook Lola. Dancing on the inside. Calls off the jam. Left hook Lola getting all 4. And it looks like 2 points coming in for Greater Vancouver.
Rollergirl.ca, Western Canada's top roller skate shop since 2003. Catch their big spring sale today and put some wheels on your feet.
Speaking of wheels on the feet, that would be Nandicorn. Has 8 of them. And also lead jammer. Fanny in the pack. Finally clears to complete the initial. Nandicorn bouncing off Malice. Cuts back to the pack, calls off the jam 2-0. As Northern BC continuing their string of getting lead, getting points, calling off the jam.
That's been our trend so far in this second half. Very consistent work from Northern BC.
Yes.
Misfortunate and Slam Beasley. That is Misfortunate through with lead again for Northern BC. This is the first time out as jammer for Slam Beasley in this second half. They feel the pressure. Pass that star on to pivot number 9-1. Now your active jammer.
And Misfortunate grabs the points, calls the jam. We tick down towards 22 minutes to go in the game, 131-59.
It's about this point in the game, Scott, that I start to remember who the jammers are going to be for each turn.
Like, oh, hey, this order is staying.
Oh, it's
not
you
changing.
again. It's Easy Break, and it's
Hey,
Twig. Easy Break hit to the inside, recycled behind Phil McCracken. Phil headed to the penalty box as Easy Break moves around the outside, skates through, takes lead. Twig still on the track.
And pass now, Trish Trash. Not the jammer as Twig's foot was out of bounds when the exchange occurred. So Twig back with the star. Tied up at the front. Easy Break oven. 4 points on the board and 4 more coming out of that pass. Now the star pass is complete to Trish Trash.
Trish Trash hit to the inside. Easy Break on the outside. 4 points Northern BC. Trish Trash with helmet cover in hand. Easy Break facing 1-1-1 at the back of the pack. Easy Break with some defensive play there. Actually makes the move that gets Trish Trash out of the pack.
It's like, I'll help you out, and then I'll call the jam off. What the heck?
How kind of her. Sports person like.
Yes. 16-0, now 147-59, and we're down to 20 minutes to go in our game.
Left hook Lola wearing black for Northern BC. Fanny in the pack wearing white for Greater Vancouver. Fanny currently at the front pushing against 2 blockers. Lola at the back with some offensive help from their pivot. Fanny on the ground by Willow Whips. Pack starts to spread out across the apex. Phil McCracken back in from the penalty box, holding Lola back. Green Envy moving forward. Panda in with some offense. Fanny with 2 to beat at the front of the pack. Willow Whip spanning.
Fanny continuing to push at the front. Maybe Grindhouse on the kickstand teaming up with Pismashio. And a high block called on Pismashio. Fanny in the pack finally clears. Lead jammer.
Greater Vancouver's first lead of this second half.
Took a minute and a full lap.
Left hook Lola takes that minute to pass along the star cover.
Fanny in the back clear with 4.
Number 5-2 in black, your active jammer, that's Panda. Now through on their initial pass. Fanny takes that and calls the points. 4 of them for Vancouver.
So 147-67.
A big Eves of Destruction thank you to our tireless photographers, Creative Miscellany, Danny Boynton, Saskatchewan Avalanche Watch, and videographer Adam Naj. We all look forward to revisiting this weekend's greatest hits through your work.
Big D Barb jamming against Nandicorn. Big D Barb pushing at the front. Tripod holding Big D Barb. As Nandicorn breaks free, gets past 111, Kilbo Baggins to emerge and pick up lead jammer. Big D Barb finally out of the pack. Nandicorn is cleared with points, calls off the jam. A 4-0 run, 151-67, and we're under 17 to go.
For a refreshing local soft drink, try Spinnaker's sodas, available at their Catherine Street location and right here on site all weekend.
Misfortunate jamming against Twig.
We also have 1313 Twig originally jamming. They have passed that helmet cover on to number 66. Now your active jammer, that's That Dumb Bee.
And Misfortunate calls off the jam. Trauma Queen picking up a back block right at the end. 1 point up on the jam.
Misfortunate.
Easy break oven. Jamming for Team Northern BC. Green Envy starting off with the star for the first time today. But easy break oven through first, lead jammer. Northern BC.
Green Envy hit to the inside by 363. General Carnage, another push.
Green Envy finally completes the initial star in hand as easy break oven through. 4 points and calls off the jam. Snuck in one more on that last pass.
Refuel your body. Visit the Rotten Apples Bake Sale and Tuck Shop or one of our local food carts located just outside the main entrance. Today you'll find Deadbeats Burgers and Los Pañas Kitchen.
Left hook Lola jamming against Slam Beasley, and Slam Beasley inside lane lead jammer Greater Vancouver. Whistles blowing, people going. DeBow off to the box for the direction of play penalty.
Left hook Lola coming in fast.
Left hook Lola picks up 1 point. And a cut track penalty called on Slam Beasley. So power start coming for Team Northern BC at 95 Nandakorn. Timeout called by Team Northern BC. Team Northern BC, by the way, winning the signs game today because that sign's awesome.
Oh, it flies.
It flaps and everything.
Now I understand it. Is it an owl?
Aces. It is aces.
It is awesome. At the ease of destruction, wish to thank all of the outstanding sponsors that fund the gameplay you are enjoying. As I tell you more about them throughout this weekend, consider if you too would like to help keep us rolling through 2024. You can contact us at eodsponsorship@gmail.com.
Slam Beasley did grab 2 points prior to the penalty and the call off. So it's 158-69, 13 and a half to go in the game.
Nice.
One skater advantage in the pack for Greater Vancouver. And Nandakorn, no problem. Outside lane lead jammer Northern BC.
Vancouver reforming at the back. A lot of lateral movement there. It gets caught by Trish Trash at the front. Kilbo Baggins on the outside. No pack called. Reformed by number 9 Roller Square. 4 points up for Northern BC.
Slam Beasley out of the penalty box. Looking to the inside. Met by General Carnage at the bow. And Willow Whips moving to the front and then having to step back. Slam Beasley clear. Nandicorn calls off the jam after grabbing 4 on the second pass.
The Zone at 91.3, proud sponsors of the Ease of Destruction. The Zone is a radio station made for you by real people here in Victoria. We've got 12 minutes of play left in this game. Our current score is Greater Vancouver 69, Northern BC 166. Our jammers this jam are Misfortunate and Fanny in the pack. Fanny, your lead, and those jammers racing.
Misfortunate with the chase down to force the call off. Stars will be passed to Easy Break Oven for Team Northern BC, T Rexorcist for Greater Vancouver.
It's the all tall jam.
Blob start as both packs crammed together, now starting to separate. Easy Break Oven outside, sneaks around Trish Trash, lead jammer. Northern BC, T Rexorcist absorbs one shoulder and the second from General Carnage. Trish Trash heading to the zone penalty box. And the jam called off. 4-0 Northern BC.
These jams are moving fast. I'm only talking about it and I can hardly catch my breath. Left hook Lola and Twig lining up at the jam line. Greater Vancouver with just 2 blockers on the track, hitting left hook Lola to the inside.
Yeah, Malice with that shoulder and the run back. Joined up by that Dumby. But left hook Lola gets the step ahead, grabs lead jammer. Twig bumped out of bounds. Left hook Lola tiptoes up the outside lane for 4 points.
Twig looking for some help from their pivot, passes that helmet cover.
But not legally.
That was a high block penalty assessed with that pass. Left hook Lola will take that helmet cover and report to the zone at 91-3 penalty box. We still have left hook Lola on the track.
Power jam and everybody pushing towards the inside. Trauma Hawk ending up on the ground, but Lola continuing to push.
Slow moving, number 5-1
Yes.
bracing at the front of that. That's Malice.
Solid braced line.
We can see those feet moving just a little bit. That's keeping Malice from getting a directional penalty. No pat called, dropping Trish Trash. Pack gets closer together. Trish Trash back in.
Roller square now on the kickstand.
With that push to the outside, that recycles. That was a slow moving end to that jam.
Yes, indeed.
Everyone's going to be tired. 4 points at the end of that for Northern BC. That brings our score currently to Greater Vancouver 69, Northern BC 178.
$7:45 to go in the game. Slam Beasley jamming against Nandicorn. And number 33, DeBow, back to the zone penalty box. Nandicorn dances the line, grabs lead jammer. Northern BC turns to defense, and Greater Vancouver's star pass complete.
Roller square now active jammer as that jam gets called. 3 points at the end of the jam for Northern BC. Salt Chuck pies. Don't be shy, say hello to pie. Grab one on your way home along Bay Street or at their booth right here, right now. I've got my pie right beside me.
You're just flaunting that pie.
I want my pie.
Waiting.
I want to stop talking so I can eat my pie, but there's so much happening.
Fanny in the pack jamming against Misfortunate. Fanny in the pack, inside lane closed down. Misfortunate slashes across the middle to grab lead jammer. That's 4 in a row for Northern BC.
Misfortunate stuck behind Trish Trash and 9-1.
It's Green Envy, number 91. Slowing things down, Trish Trash now taking the star on the star pass.
It's our second time in this second half that Trish Trash has received the star. Skaters, do you need some help troubleshooting a skate issue? The Influence Board Shop booth will be in the rink and ready to help. The ramp is open at Influence Board Shop with 3 locations in Victoria. Roll on in and shop for all your skate needs.
Nikki Fury jamming for the first time. Number 151. For Team Greater Vancouver, forced out of bounds, has to recycle way behind the pack. And that lets Easy Break Oven grab lead jammer.
Nikki Fury with 1 to beat at the front. That's an initial completed for Greater Vancouver. Easy Break with a line on the inside. Takes 4 points and calls the jam.
Brings us down to 4.5 minutes to go. 192, Team Northern BC, Greater Vancouver 69.
It has been. It's that Dumbee, number 6-6 for Greater Vancouver. Left hook Lola, number 7-8 for Northern BC. That Dumbee at the back of the pack right now. Left hook Lola pushing at the front.
Oh, and a high block call on left hook Lola.
Power jam opportunity for that Dumbee and Greater Vancouver. In comes the hit that pushes them out. That's 9-1-1 Traumahawk.
And a cut track called on that Dumbee, so no lead jammer. Left hook Lola released. sweep attempt slowed and stopped. As Roller Square holding things at the back. And left hook Lola finally completes the initial pass just as that dumb B released from the penalty box. Pismaccio reporting to the zone penalty box. And that dumb B is done with the initial.
Traumahawk with an attempted push out as they turned turn 4, but that dumb B kept their wheels in. Found a line on the inside that time with a jump on the apex for 4 points, Greater Vancouver.
That was smooth. Left hook Lola, meanwhile, trapped at the front. This Green Envy anchoring a solid tripod that's just not allowing anything to happen.
Left hook Lola hit to the inside. Recycles across the track, but back out behind Need for Speed. That dumb B takes an extra 4 points for Greater Vancouver. Also with the jump. That jump wasn't successful. They recycle, but the jam is over.
That dumb B not landing in bounds, doesn't get the points on the last pass, but does have 8 total on the jam, and 8-4. Jam win for Greater Vancouver.
Our amazing crew of dedicated officials is one of the Eves of Destruction's biggest assets. From non-skating officials to on-skate officials, they make it possible for us to all enjoy this sport we love so much. Speak to any official or Eves of Destruction member to find out how you too could become a part of this awesome crew. Just like Whack Job.
Wide open lane for Nandicorn on the outside. Lead jammer. Star pass quickly. Twig handing off to Big D Barb. And Big D Barb keeps the feet in bounds to complete the initial. As we tick down towards a minute of game to go. And Nandicorn says, I will end that enjoyment. Take the 2 points, or 3 points rather, head back to the bench. Under a minute to go on the game clock. And away we go, Misfortunate and Slam Beasley. Misfortunate clears as lead jammer. Slam Beasley pushing towards the front. And Slam Beasley completes the initial pass. Misfortunate picks up 4 points.
Slam Beasley coming back into the back of the pack. Those blockers being disrupted by their offense. Misfortunate calls the jam, and that is our unofficial end of the game.
Slam Beasley picking up 4 on that last pass. Unofficial final score 203-81. All right, let's hear it for Team Northern BC.